Hello everyone, Xerophobus here. So today we're going to be reviewing Flashback Ibrahimovic. Okay, so this card came out over the weekend. Apologies for not getting this review over the weekend. I was just very busy. But this card looks fucking insane. Now, the only thing that's kind of awkward is he's fucking near impossible to link, or if you don't have a lot of coins like myself, you're going to have to make subs. So just bear that in mind before we get into the review. But in terms of expectations, we expect him to have decent pace. Now I think he's like 6'4", 6'5", so bear that in mind. Clinical, very good passing, very good dribbling, and 92 physical. He's 99 strength and 99 aggression. Fucking tank. Okay, now in terms of cheaper alternatives, you know what I usually do, but there's no alternatives. There's no cheaper alternatives. This lad can be done for like 150 to 170k cheaper if you have players in your clubs. I didn't, but for this cheap, there is no cheaper alternatives. For a 92 rated player, you're not going to get a cheaper alternative. Okay, so just looking at his stats, he seems fucking insane. Bar his balance and his stamina, those are the two stats that people have kind of been a bit worried about to do, but he's very cheap to do. So for these sort of stats, insane. For the specialities, I don't know why Footwiz don't have them up, but he has at least like 7 or 8, like aerial threat and poacher, dribbler. There's loads he has, so if you want to see them, just go on Footbin. But what I've done today is I just put a marksman chemistry style on, because when I think he goes to a 97 rated striker when you put a marksman on. Like in terms of pace, I'm not the sort to get in behind. I'm going to use him to hold up the ball and just piss people off. That's what I'm personally going to use him for, but you can put a hunter on him if you want. Okay, so just getting on the team now. This picture is wrong. George Best actually played right wing, because I noticed this after the first game, because I had Lucas there just to get Fabinho on full cam with Rivaldo. Ibra was on 7 here, but George Best, when I played him at right wing, Ibra was on 10. So it was a 4-2-3-1. And Ibrahimovic just played striker, and then I think it was Balak in behind one game, and then I just switched around after that because it was kind of fucked with the gameplay. Okay, so just getting into the clips. Ibra is a fucking monster. He's so good. Now, just to mention, that balance is an issue off the mark, but once he gets going, no problems. So that's the first thing out of the way. That was the big thing that everyone was on about, is balance, but he fucking scores and assists so well. His strength and aggression are a big plus for him. Big plus. His hold-up play is utterly excellent. And he wins every header. Every single header. And I've had a Cardi from corners, and those of you who watch me with a Cardi, you know how much I love him. But Ibra, fucking monster. I can't really find anything wrong with him. Like his balance off the mark, it is noticeable. But once he gets going, he's fine. And other than that, there isn't really any big negatives I can think of. Like, his pace is not a big issue. He's 6'5", so once he gets going, he's fine. It's not lightning fast, but it's fast enough. He finishes fucking everything. His passing is really good for how big he is. And dribbling, when he gets off from his first touch, he's fine. No problem. So he gets a 9.3 on the weighted average, lads. He's fucking class. Okay, pace 8.5 out of 10. He is not lightning quick. Now, I did not have a hunter on him, okay? I had a marksman, just to mention that. So, if you put a hunter on him, he probably will be a little bit quicker, but I am the sort of player that, when it comes to just getting in and around the box, I just want my striker to finish. I'm not the sort to break in behind. That's more for my wingers to do. Shooting, 10 out of 10. He finishes fucking everything. No problems there, even with his 4-star weak foot. Dribbling, a 9 out of 10. That is just down to his balance and his first touch. Once he gets going, no problems. It's just his first touch. Strength, a 10 out of 10. And now this, I think this is the first 10 out of 10 we've given to a player in the reviews this year, and he holds off everyone. He holds off everyone. No problems. The only time he will ever lose the ball, if he's in like an LT position, is if the defender puts his leg around them. But in terms of just muscling people off, no one will put him off the ball. Passing 9 out of 10 as well. That was very good. It's nice to have a striker that can actually pass, like a Cardi. I mainly use a Cardi, and there's a major difference. So he is foot chance ready 100%. Just bear in mind that he is super cheap to do in terms of, like, now I think he's like 150ish to do if you have a few players in your club, and I think he's like 100, maybe like 160, 170 to do otherwise. But just bear in mind that he's really hard to link. If you have icons and whatever, no problem, but please do the SBC. Even if you can't link him, please do it, because at some points you will be able to link him, and he's class. He's so good. Alright, anyway lads, it's going to be in this review. Figo just came out, so I'll probably have him out tomorrow, even though I've used him before. I'll do that review tomorrow, and if there's any others, please let me know. Anyway, cheers for watching.